Even though it's called BroCode, it's for us, sis. With your host, BRichie.
So, you know, that's...
I don't think so, because it's still like Dirk has the industry in a chokehold right now. He got songs with some of everybody. He's, whether people want to admit it or not, one of the hottest artists right now.
But you know what helps him too, though, right? Gotta be honest. He always been hard, but you know...
I feel like...
That
I can't
Drake
say
song,
always.
That Drake song, it took him from that Chicago rapper who was hot on the next level, and Drake put him in that big boy line. You know what I'm talking about? Drake picked him up and put, you know what I'm saying, so? Drake picked him up, put him in that big boy line.
Yeah, for sure. I would say he definitely
but his music is dope.
Skyrocketed after that
But
feature.
a lot of people dope in Chicago.
I feel like, because we had to acknowledge the fact that he had a little downward, you know, he wasn't always hot. When he came out, he was talking that drill shit, and it wasn't, you know, it was popping a little bit, but it wasn't like that. Until he switched it over and went to the girly singing melodies. That wasn't really working. So he had to go back to what he knew, the drill. And that's when, for me, when you start throwing out those names, when you get a person like King Von on your team that's with the shit too, you feel right at home and you fall right into place, and now you not by yourself.
Right.
So, you know, now the industry is looking at you like, okay, I could fuck with him. And then to do a Drake feature, that's only going...
I think that's what kind of picked him up. I think he always been dope, but I think the Drake feature pushed the momentum. I'm going to tell you something else I know is, though, the dopest rappers that I see that be like, let me rap for you and shit like that, the dopest rappers not drill rappers from Chicago.
Absolutely.
In my opinion. And I don't want that to take that the wrong way, because it's some dope drill rappers, but it's some dope artists out here that really be spitting.
For sure. My brother is one of them.
Yeah, hard enough.
You consider him a drill artist, but for me, it's just like he's an artist because he talks that shit about everything.
Yeah.
You know?
I think Hard Knocks is in that same lane with like a King Diesel. Like,
for sure.
You know, I think them the lane they in, them bars. Everybody don't really spit bars out here in Chicago.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know why. What happened to that?
Tell me what happened to that. The drill scene.
Yeah, the drill scene.
Everybody wants to shoot 'em up, bang, bang.
And let's be honest though, Rich. It's some drill songs that's not good.
For sure, a lot of
There's some drill songs that's not good, big guy. It's a lot of them.
I would say it's a lot of them, but you know.
How did she got 1 million views on it?
Because it's pushing the culture and it's talking about a dead eye.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
And some of the views can't be real. Because I know a rapper right now who got a song that got 8 million views on it, and I ain't never heard him. And he from Chicago. It's a lot of rappers from Chicago with millions of views that I never heard of. Oh, yeah?
I would say, yeah. And now I'm about to say out west. Shout out little Batman, SG Batman.
Shout out SG Batman.
I would say,
shout him out, though, man. You know, his issue with me was an issue that was not understood, you know. Somebody threw a shot at him on my platform that I didn't know was about him. You know, if I ask you a question, what's up with the West Side? How you feel growing up on the West Side of Chicago, man? It's hard growing up on the West Side of Chicago, but you know, them niggas around the corner know what's up. I don't know you talking about a specific person.
Right,
okay?
right.
So, you know.
It ain't no beef. It ain't no
I
issue.
apologize about if anything went hard. Because I understand that somebody talking about you don't know. That shit agitate. I get it. You know, but it was a little too tough for now. You know?
Right, I was about to say, for the most part, reach out.
I reached out.
Had that communication. I'm not talking about just you. I'm talking about him. Yeah. You know, if it's really an issue, truth, what's the issue? It ain't just hop on.
And then I fuck with you too, Prono Spies. I see BRichie, you got me on here on some board. Alright, cool. Look, I fuck with Prono Spies. I think he dope, one of the hottest upcoming West Side artists. But he hit me and said, bro, you'll take my interview down. Bro, that hurt my feelings, bro, on some real shit. Cause,
why did he want to take you?
Because I know your homie is Buddy, you know? And that's cool, but that was just weird because, like, I contact you because I fuck with your music, you know? To tell me to take your whole interview down was just like, damn.
Weird as fuck. And you have to acknowledge, like, this is a platform that you asked to, well, whether you asked to be on it or not, you're on it. You agreed to do it. So whatever comes after that, You agreed to it.
Mm.
And I was getting ready to say in regards to SG Batman, he's calling himself the king of drill. I fuck with SG Batman. He's like damn near family to me.
Yeah.
But
he gonna be mad at us at this video.
yes, he's definitely gonna be pissed off.
I don't really want to speak on this like this.
He's definitely gonna be pissed off.
Right.
To be the king of drill, you gotta understand where it come from. You have to understand what it is. Drill did not start on the west side. How you calling yourself the king of drill? You have to acknowledge that, and that's just me being real. If you feel like you're that right now, just say I'm the king.
Right. Man, he ain't the king, man. Look, we gonna say it. We gonna be honest, man. I mean, we gonna be honest. His ass ain't the king, man. Let's be honest. He dope. He got a dope freestyle. I fuck with his music, but he ain't the king.
Yeah, I would say I fuck with his music. I fuck with him. Like I said, he probably wants square up at the next family barbecue. I ain't mad. We can do it.
Yeah,
we can get all of one song.
My whole thing, it's crazy because low key he can rap, and I grew up in his neighborhood. And it's crazy because I grew up in that neighborhood. Not only did I grow up in that neighborhood, I grew up on the west side of Chicago.
Okay.
I went to Austin High School. I went to Douglas Middle School. I was actually shot, and my friend was shot and killed on 5900 block of West Rice. When I grew up,
I used to live on Rice.
Yeah, so you know, and people say I don't have the right to speak on Chicago and all this shit here. I just, not only that, you know, I don't want to say exactly how old I am. I just say, you know, I grew up in Chicago 29 years. And I just recently moved away, you know, so.
I mean, growth. It ain't nothing wrong with growth again. But we gotta see, drill still drill. I feel like it's changed up a lot. The people don't get they just do who did start it. And I don't
want to cut you off too. Another thing is, when I was shot, this is public record. It's not telling public record. It's my story. Because people got mad when I did my own story. I'm going to tell my story. I was shot, and the story was big. It actually made gangland. I don't think people know that. Now y'all finna get to going back and shit, okay? But a lot of people don't even understand that it was like a hit on a gang leader. It's no secret. He would tell you that. Like, this is not like, you know, it was a hit on a gang leader by the name of Benny Lee. You go do the math. He's not a gang leader anymore. He's a professor. He's a professor now. He's for the community and shit like that. But he would tell you his stories. His nephew was shot and killed, and I was shot in the arm. In case people don't understand that shit.
There ain't nothing wrong with you telling your story, and that's the thing too with the individuals in the audience that's watching. As the artists tell their story, as the people tell their story, you can't be mad. Y'all can't be mad. Just like y'all have y'all story to tell. When y'all tell y'all story, y'all want to tell y'all story fully. No shortcuts. This is y'all life, and this is what happened. This is your life, and this is what happened. Audience, accept that shit because it's us. It happened to us. It ain't happened to you. You can't tell us how it happened.
But I did a blog about that story, man, and we being honest on this shit. I did a blog about that story, and the young man who lost his life, which was like my close friend. But I can't really tell the story like it was tough because I was only 8 years old when this happened. I was a statistic. I was a kid.
Right.
But the young man who lost his life, he was 8 years old, my close friend. When I did my blog about that story, you know, his family was very upset at me about that shit.
I was about to say that his family reached out.
Yeah, reached out. Some reached out aggressive, you know, and some reached out, you know, kind of felt like I might have opened up an old wound or something. Yeah. And I just had to tell them, like, you know, I told my story.
I would say it's a touchy subject for all parties involved, and that's why when I did Rich Way Tiller story, I didn't want to too much speak on his child, just because a child being killed is a touchy subject. But at the same time, again, your story is your story. As long as you didn't, you know, fuck up his character.
At all. You
didn't say anything negative about him.
No.
Then it shouldn't be a problem. Your story is your story. It happened to you too. It didn't just happen to him. that's something that you experienced. That's something that I know fuck around and traumatized you. You was 8 years old.
Yeah.
You know, so you have to live your life and tell your story for you, because a lot of people ain't gonna understand the method behind the madness, but it's on you to say it and get it out and be therapeutic.
Yeah, facts.
Because a lot of the times people don't know, when you speak on these type of platforms, it's therapeutic.
Facts. See, we ain't got enough time to be all these stories though. You know, Soulja Boy hit me up with that Rico Reckless shit had happened. When that Rico Reckless shit happened with when he went to his crib in California, Rico Reckless went to his crib.
Wow.
He went to his crib. Soulja Boy wanted me to start a Rico Reckless bashing campaign on him.
Big Draco is a fool.
Big Draco, funny as hell.
Because I'm like, Big Draco is a fool, okay?
Like, cut that check before you get to tell me what the fuck you gonna do. Nah.
But then, too,
Yeah, Big Draco funny, though. He watch YouTube, though.
Yeah,
Soulja Boy
sure.
watch everybody on YouTube. Every rapper, he watches on YouTube.
I can believe it. I can believe it. And, you know, we are the culture. Chicago is the culture. And I believe that's why so many, you know, stories out here that's like I told you, like Power. They got these people live set up like it's Power, and they putting out, you know, videos of this murderer, this murderer, this person is this name. Like, and these are people real lives.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a part of the drill that I don't like.
Hey, Knock. You know I do this rap shit too now. That's, hey, you know how you got these bars in here. You know now. What more can I say? I'm the hip-hop street reporter. I stuck to the play. It's how I stand real when they put cameras in your face. A couple years took off his case. He turned state. Couple G's spent on some weight. We getting cake. Visitation rights for my sons. I came late. Get money. This is how I do. I'm official. 100 niggas get to shooting pistols if I whistle. Hating ass nigga in the hood trying to talk it out. I got the feeling this gonna be the guy they put some chalk around. The cops question me about Antoine Walker House. Every neighborhood I be the blogger that they talk about.
Okay.
Hate to be the guy with bad news, but being broke ain't cool. Where I'm from, I mean cash rule. And you know I'm near wherever the stash at. And I got a vest, you throw a slug, he'll blast back. Sort of like the wrong move, get your friend whacked. Kidnapped, bitch smacked by one of the men in black.
Okay.
Couldn't leave blogs alone, the game needs me. I tried to leave the blogs alone, the money feeded me. Album coming out, you can cop the bootleg. Put a hit on your mob, that mean that your crew dead. My hit man won't see a feet to your foot tag. Anybody see it gonna get smoked like a cush bag. I own bad pieces when I shot cop the whole stash. The way I hit the mall, you would think I was gone mad. To fit a couple hundred, I look good in these denim jeans. My squad like the Spurs cause I started for a winning team. A meal for the deal, then the whip get bugged out. I say words like bleh, I can't help it, we thugged out. Alright, that's it, dog.
Alright, that's it. Nah. Not True coming through with the bars. It's giving, he gotta be
I got knocked so I got that vibe, man.
That's what I'm like, he definitely gotta be, we gotta get you on bar for bar. Like, I'm starting a new show, Bar for Bar, to have artists come on and spit their shit, you know, play their music, just so we can get it good vibes back on. It's virtual vibes. Like, I would love to have you on Bar for Bar. We getting ready to switch topics again. It's time for relationship realness. I always ask my guests before I get into relationship realness, are you single? Are you taken? What's going on in your love life?
I'm single right now. Everybody left me and shit, you know.
Not they left you.
Yeah, this YouTube shit started popping off.
I was about to say, now that grind.
On me and shit,
that grind, you
motherfucker
got
had me
grinding.
bag. Look, I was bagging a motherfucker to stay in my life, boy.
You can't
Nigga
do
lost
that.
himself, knock on my life. Nigga lost himself, boy. Like real shit stories I wouldn't even tell you. Nigga on his knees lost himself, you know. Real shit, nigga lost himself, boy. Praying on my life, but you know, strength will get you up, you know.
Period. You don't be stressing these hoes, Truth. What is the craziest thing Truth Teller ever did for love?
Lose myself.
Go crazy. Literally go crazy.
Shit. You know, you will lose yourself in this shit, man.
Yeah, for real.
Sometimes you gotta take a chill and step back and be like, man,
see what's going on.
You will lose yourself in this shit though, on some real, like, you'll forget who you is. Stop listening to the music you listen to. Stop, and stop getting dressed every day. You'll go in that slump out here.
Yeah, it's very much real when you become in a relationship with somebody and they all you know, and y'all get comfortable and y'all get clinged and latched to each other to the point that you don't want to do shit without them.
People be thinking this YouTube shit be rich, man. This YouTube shit just be popularity. So a lot of people think you be rich. So you gonna lose your family. Look, your family think you get some money. Look. If you kind of even pop a little bit, you gonna lose all your friends. Only the strong motherfuckers you was close with gonna be the only people with you gonna lose everybody else, cause they're not gonna be able to take that. They're not gonna be able to take that shit.
Yeah, a lot of people don't understand the grind behind being in media. It takes for a person. That's why for me, I'm single, and I feel like I'll stay single until I find somebody in the industry, as far as in the lane that I'm in, that understands me and the mission that I'm on. Because a lot of times, if y'all not in the same creative space, if y'all not working towards the same goals,
it be hard.
It get mixed up. The signals definitely get mixed up, and y'all end up going y'all separate ways or straying just because I don't got time for this person.
Yeah.
I got to do this, and then when you come back and have that time, it's like, oh, you here now?
That's real.
So it's just like a lot of people don't understand the grind, and it ain't just in media; it's in all professions. Being a realtor,
that's real.
Trying to get those numbers and trying to do what you got to do. It's hard.
Yeah, that's true. It'd be hard though, trusting people and shit these days.
I feel like the craziest thing I ever done, I done rolled down a couple of blocks or two.
You said two?
I done rolled down a couple of blocks or two, checking the scene, trying to see what was going on. I had to. I had to check on my man, make sure he was good at the time. But that is the craziest thing I've done. I appreciate you for answering this week's relationship realness question as honestly as you possibly could. It's almost time for us to get up out of here. But before we do, Truth, you got to play This or That.
Okay, let's do it.
This or That is a game that I play with all of my guests just to find out, what do you like more, this or that?
Okay, that's dope. Yeah.
So we got to go with football or basketball?
Football.
South side or west side?
West side.
Ooh, tomato.
West side. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
And I was born in Chicago. I don't want to cut you off whenever I was born in Chicago. I ain't never used to go on South side. I ain't never been on the South side.
What is
when
wrong
I was
with
growing
you?
up in Chicago, man. I was in Chicago 29 years. I ain't never ever been on the South side.
What is wrong with you? You missing Chicago?
Everybody from the South Side, they used to, niggas from the South Side used to act tough as hell, though. That's what motherfuckers be like. I'll get my cousin his ass on the South. You be like, all right, but dude, gonna beat your ass, boy.
Drill music or classic hip hop?
Classic hip hop. I listen to a lot of R&B though.
Okay. What, hip hop or R&B?
R&B.
Okay. Destiny's Child or TLC?
Damn. Is Cater to You? Is that Destiny's Child or is that Beyonce?
That's Destiny's Child.
What about I'm in love with you?
That's Beyonce.
Okay.
Dangerously in Love is Beyonce.
I'm gonna go Destiny's. Well, I can't say that because with TLC classic, but I'm gonna go Destiny's Child. I'm sorry.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna go old school R&B. The Isley Brothers or Earth, Wind and Fire?
Earth, Wind.
Okay.
Earth, Wind. I love Earth, Wind.
I
like Isley too, though, but we listen to more Earth, Wind.
Let's see, another R&B one before we switch it up. 112 or Jagged Edge?
Oh, Jagged Edge all
I was
day.
about to say, we was really finna have to question.
Yeah, Jagged Edge all day. Well,
okay.
Jagged Edge might be the coldest. I fuck with Jagged Edge. I like Jagged Edge.
Dead Presidents or Belly?
I'm gonna go dead president. Belly was hard too, but I'm gonna go dead president.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go dead president. I think they were way more hard.
Let's see. We giving you the drill historian. We're gonna wrap it up with a drill.
Okay.
You asked me about King Von during the interview we just did. So let's see. Lil Durk or King Von?
I think Lil Durk. I'm gonna go Durk. You know, I think Von didn't have a lot of music. You know.
I mean, he did just put out an album.
Yeah, but you know, only had like 10 years worth of music on him. I think Von was getting them. You know, I think a lot of people miss the stories too on this shit too, cause like, you know, that story is just real wild. You know, it's a lot of wild shit that happened in the drill culture. You know, from rappers to the cameramen to, you know, it should be dangerous out here. I have strangers that want to do shit to me just because of like
what you
3-minute audio video.
They're gonna go, what you do?
Yeah, so
it's real. It's very much real.
The culture is crazy. I just think, you know, it's crazy.
Oh, you thinking you said Lil Durk for the win?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Durk over Von on this one. But I think Von was working now. I think his voice was marketable. I think he was working there. But you know, his story, I don't think people really recognize the story, you know. Y'all gotta be careful when you got everything. You know, when everything's given to you, you know, you gotta be careful because it just seemed like that whole night could have been avoided.
For sure.
You know?
For sure.
You know, and shit crazy.
Definitely crazy. Last one, gotta make it about Chicago. I asked you, Italian beef or gyros?
Italian beefs, yeah, but don't nobody know how to make them that good no more. You notice the Italian beefs don't taste the same no more.
I just love them for Patillos.
Okay, Patillos got them.
Yeah,
okay.
like I just love them from Patillos.
It's
gonna be a hit every time from Patillos.
Okay.
These miscellaneous restaurants,
they be
you're gonna get miscellaneous food.
The meat be weird and shit. It's like food. Y'all know the food don't taste the same no more.
Yeah.
I be noticing that.
Yeah, but a good old Italian beef, you gotta go to Portillo's.
But I appreciate that.
I was about to say, I appreciate you for being my guest of the week this week. To meet you in person, your spirit is amazing.
Appreciate it.
Fuck what anybody got to say about you negatively. Because you on your shit, you doing your shit, and you have a purpose behind it.
I appreciate it.
Let them know where they can subscribe to you. Get in tune with all your videos and everything that Truth Teller has going on. Okay,
you follow me on Instagram at Truth Teller TV. You can follow me on Twitter. I say Twister. You can follow me on Twitter at We Are The Truth One. Subscribe to my YouTube channel on Truth Teller TV. I'm gonna be doing more blogs. Just trying to find different ways to bring different lanes in the drill culture. Okay, so I'm gonna be working on this sitcom that I got with Rico So Funny. Me and him working on the sitcom called Rico. Okay, so I'm working on some with Rico So Funny. I'm working on some with Avina Banks and Lady SK. A lot of more interviews, podcasts, and we're going to take Truth Teller TV on the road, too, so we can get ready and go to New York and fuck with some of the New York drill artists. Okay, so, yes. The drill historian is on the move, okay? We are not way there. I appreciate you again, Truth. Until next time, y'all, keep grace, be safe, and don't break the code. It's your girl, BRichie, and I'm out.